Hello, this is just going to be a very brief overview of what the SimpleAccess online portal can do. So let's jump right into it here. So right now we're on the SimpleAccess dashboard of the online portal. So you just log in at simpleaccess.com and then you'll be taken here into your account. So up at the top, you have a health tile. So this is just a snapshot of what's the overall health of your system looking like. So what are those lock power ratings, access events as they roll in? You can see those. If there's like a lot of access denied, now you know and can do something about it. And then lastly, any system status issues. So, is any lock offline? In this case, I do have a couple of locks offline, so it's letting me know so I can get that fixed. One of the main advantages here is you can manage and see all of your locks in one place here. So you can see I have an SR3 reader. That's a wired reader that's wired up to a Mercury panel. I also have three Wi-Fi locks I've set up with this account as well. You can see then some information about these locks. So are they connected? You see that little green cloud for the wired ones there. Otherwise, it'll show offline or show a signal strength if it's connected and Wi-Fi. The nice part about this too is you can also lock and unlock your locks right from the dashboard here. So if I wanted to quickly unlock this lock or lock this lock, I can just slide that little slider there. The locks will connect to the portal to receive that command by default every hour. That's a heartbeat interval. But you could make that more frequent, and you can also connect the locks to the portal just by pressing a keypad or any button, just waking up the lock. So quite a few options there. Let's actually go into the settings of one of these locks so you can see that heartbeat interval. So I could make that, more frequent or less frequent, depending on how many codes I'm pushing up. But the lock doesn't actually need to be connected to Wi-Fi to function. It's just to receive those new codes. And then you have a few options for how you can actually have the doors behave. Maybe you want them to lock automatically. That's that auto lock. So someone scans their card, it's going to automatically lock up after a few seconds, or you could push that out as far as 30 minutes. But maybe you just want to disable that. So someone scans their card and now that door is just unlocked until we tell it to lock up, maybe at the end of the day with a lock action schedule. And then lastly, you could just schedule out both ends. If you don't want to have any scanning at all, the door could just unlock and then lock at a certain time every day. So that's what you can do with the devices. Let's look at the actual access users. So these would be people with credentials, people who could open those doors. I could either add in a user or a guest. Basically, the only difference is a guest. I can set an end date for that credential, but you'll enter in all their information here, email if you want to email them that credential, choose what sort of access they have, and then assign all those credentials. So whether it's a prox card, a smart card, a mobile key, or a PIN number, you can assign all those as well as generate an auto-generated PIN. So quite a few options there. And then lastly, if you want to get notified when they're coming on site. If you have lots of people, maybe you're not wanting to do that one at a time, you can also import from a CSV file as well. And we do have a template here for you. So as far as access, there is also some stuff you can do with the schedules. So each person, you could give a different schedule or, set up different schedules so that that's when their access is valid, when their credential is going to work on those locks. And you can just build out that schedule and then set up exceptions as well. So, maybe it's typically Monday through Friday, but, this week we have a holiday or whatever, we want to create an exception. So you certainly can do that as well. And then lastly, under advanced, you can run some reports as well. So if you ever needed to see like a list of your events or export any of the data from your account, you certainly can do that as well. But that is just a very brief overview of what SimpleAccess can do. And we'll also release a more in-depth video if you want to watch that as well, or set up a demo with us. We can go through this all with you as well. But thank you for your time, and you guys have a great rest of your day.